Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been way too long since my last series. I intended to make this series right after the launch of the touring car, and I didn't end up doing it for one reason and one reason only. With the touring car update came custom lobbies, and I was really excited to be able to use custom lobbies to create, custom races. The thing I was most excited about, so this is the layout. I love this layout. It's super informative. So the thing I think I was most excited about with this update is being able to change the race duration mode to distance. So on the last series, Lost Lagoons was a very long video, but then Buffalo Hill is a very short video. So I was really looking forward to being able to basically standardize the length of a race based on distance. However, these options, as I assumed they would be, did not become available for local single player, or local play I should say, which is disappointing because that would have been super fun. I've set this up in an online lobby just so you can see the details a little more clearly without me having to do a bunch of graphics. So we're doing the touring car class. We're going to be racing against the Master AI. I'm not practiced on the touring car currently. I haven't prepared for this series at all. So we're just kind of going blind. I have a little bit of experience with the touring car, so it might be a little bit rough, but we'll make do. We're just going to do one qualifier at the outset of the series, one single lap. I want to make it real quick and easy, just get into it. Don't really care. I like fighting through the reverse grid stuff that happens whenever you do it this way. I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna go with 24 laps, I think. Let me just double check. Do I have anything really long? Renfort's a little bit long. 24 laps shouldn't take too long. I think it's okay. I would like to have it to where it's at least 2 stops, possibly 3. So we're doing 24 laps. All this seems to look good. We're gonna start at Sugar Hill today. Next time we'll be at Copperwood, and then Renvort, Whistle Valley, Magdalena, and Faenza, where we'll close out the series. Tire wear, 125. Fuel consumption, 125. That should definitely give us 2 to 3 stops, possibly even more on some of the longer ones. But again, haven't tested this, so I may be stopping 4 or 5 times without intending to, but that's fine. It's fine. And then damage from opponents and environment, up at 300 again. I think that's what I had as last time. I liked that. I think that was really good. The touring car is greatly affected by the draft, so I definitely don't want to increase it. I thought about decreasing it, but I think it's fun. Creates for interesting passing experiences with the AI. I'm probably going to be rubbing up against them quite a bit, I'm not going to lie. So let's just get into the first qualifying, or the only qualifying session. Let's get into qualifying. Okay, I lied to you. I decided at the last minute to switch from Master difficulty to Superstar difficulty. And primarily because I got partway through the Master's difficulty, the series with the Master's difficulty, and I was doing really well, and the game crashed, and I thought, if I'm going to start over, let's make it more interesting, because it wasn't super interesting. So here's some qualifying. The names are all different. I don't know if I know them that well, so it might be difficult to talk about them, and I'm going to have to focus quite a bit more in order to best these guys, because they are full pace. Typically on a track that I'm well practiced on, I can beat them by 0.1, 0.2, maybe 0.3 if I'm super good at it. On unpracticed tracks, I struggle to beat them at all. They're pretty consistent. Oh, that was a little wide. Gassed it a little early. Second, not bad. Yeah, considering we were 0.011 behind the leader, I feel good about that. See, they're all really consistent there though. Like the top 6, all within 0.05 of each other. That's crazy. It's crazy. So we didn't get the first point of the series, but that's okay. That is okay. The reverse grid is going to be a huge struggle. So maybe I don't want to get first position or get first place in the first race. We'll see. So before, now that I've technically tested this, I was getting about 9 fuel consumed per lap, or was it 11? Oh no, now I'm not sure. I think it's 11 actually. Seems like D'Souza is going to be a front runner here based on her pace. Oh no. It's starting off real bad. Okay. Oh, see, this is, I don't know if I said this in the intro, but the superstars are AI, or the superstar AI are a bunch of bullies. Just run you over like that. And now I'm down, I'm missing 6 damage. I don't know if the draft is enough to compensate for that lack of horsepower. I may struggle to keep up with D'Souza here. Nah, I think we're gaining. But I cannot make a mistake if I want to keep closing this gap. Okay, okay. Those tires are right on the line. No lift. Straight as we can get it. Don't hit the wall. Okay, we are closing this gap. I said this the first time I went through this series. Not series. This first attempt at this recording. Sugar Hill is a great track. I like this track. I've had this conversation before, like the difference between a technical track and a not technical track, and I don't really know what that means. But I feel like this is not a technical track because I feel like it's a lot more rhythm based. Like you really get into the flow of the track, which to me does not feel like you have to think really technically, really critically, and get, you know, your entries and exits and brake points and throttle points just right. It just kind of flows, especially on the back half. You get into these sweeping left and right turns. And while every turn, you know, you need to worry about that, the sweeping turns of Sugar Hill just feel really, really smooth. Not technical at all. Last lap through the chicane, we about got into it with D'Souza. So, according to the math, the pit window is open on 6. If we're doing as much as 9 lap stints, we could do a 6.99. Pretty sure that equals 24. I hope that equals 24. We could also do 3/8. I would like to undercut her, simply because I don't have the horsepower to stay in front with the draft. Like if she has the draft, I can't keep her behind me because I'm also down on power a little bit. So I think I'm going to pit here. Oh, so is she. Okay. I definitely don't want her to pit before me. That's for sure. I just need a good stop. I need about 85 fuel. Ooh, we got in the box real clean. I think it's 85. 90 is good too. Okay. Can we get out front? She got in the dirt a little bit. She hit the wall. Ooh, I almost hit the wall. We did get out front. We did. Now, the challenge will be to keep her behind us for 8 more laps. Out of my way. Yep, not keeping her behind me. But I can get the pass. Once again. Up the inside. Ah, there she goes. Right through my back end again. I just overdrove that one. That was on me. This is some serious door-to-door racing, though. At least she lifted instead of driving through me. Appreciate that. Oh, that was on me too. I overdrove that one as well. Turned in way too early there. Okay, we're just gonna get the crossover. Ah! No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Need to slam into her. Well, now we've got a gap to close. Again. We have more horsepower this time. I don't think she had any damage in the last stint. She shouldn't have, because she started out front. Never contested her. She might have grazed a couple walls, but I don't think those are doing much damage to these cars. Oh, 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 tires, tires. Feeling them now. The touring car. I really like this car. It's the first and only, so far, front-wheel drive car. And so it feels extremely different than all the others. And I like that. Oh, had to lift just a little bit. Man, I'm having trouble closing this gap. You might be thinking, oh, Fresca, that's because you won't shut up and drive. You're actually probably not thinking that, to be totally honest. I'm thinking that because when I don't shut up and drive, I make unforced errors like that. And that's just the nature of commentary. But you know what? There's no one behind us. So we pit on 7 last time. Yeah, there's no one close behind us, so we're probably okay. We gotta go at least to 15 here, I think. Yeah, I don't think we can make it to 16. Dang it, I turned in too early again. Oof, I am losing her. I didn't get enough fuel to go to 16. I could have. Means I also could have pit on 14. We're getting the undercut. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we need... I'm going to say let's get 95, just to be safe. We don't want to run out of fuel. It's not really a spoiler alert because it's probably not going to air. But in the second race of the previous attempt at recording the series, I ran out of fuel on the last turn and dropped from 3rd to 5th. It was extremely disappointing. I was so ashamed of myself. So ashamed. Okay, so we've closed the gap a little. Oh, no. No, we haven't. Not even close. She's still way out there. She probably didn't need as much fuel as we did, that's for sure. We focus up. We're not going to get any help from the draft is the problem, and she's got good pace. We may just have to accept our fate of 2nd position on the podium. But hey, a podium's a podium, you know? Without the draft, we're also probably not going to get fastest lap. But 16 points is better than 14 points. So I think 16 is what you get for 2nd place. Should probably know that. All right, final stint going well. I'm really feeling the rhythm of the track now. Tires are still good. I'll start to feel them probably next lap or the lap after. So I can put down some good time. That was not a good lap, though. That was not a good lap. Gonna start lifting here on the first turn, just because of tires being at 60%. This car is an early lifting car. It feels very heavy. It coasts for days. And because of that, it can be kind of hard to judge where you need to actually lift because it's earlier than a lot of other cars. And I personally don't typically brake on this car. Maybe some other people do. To get the back end to whip around a little better. I only brake if I've made a mistake and I'm trying to correct it. Like I did on those last 2 turns. Tiny, tiny brakes. But with this car, when going around a turn, you kind of start throttling again once you're almost completely to the apex. Like, there. That one, I missed the apex, so that doesn't count. But you gotta get pretty much fully around, slowed down, where you can start turning. Whereas like the loose cannon, that car took me so long to learn. Super weird. So with that car, it has so much understeer. You have to start throttling really early to introduce some oversteer to compensate for how much understeer you've got on the turns, which is just really, really bizarre to me. It took me a long time to figure that out. Well, we did not catch D'Souza. Old Gina put us in her place. She had the pace, though. You know what? She earned it. She really did. But we'll take a P2 by a large margin. Cannot complain about that. Pretty solid race weekend. We did have a faster lap than her, but not the fastest lap. There were multiple people faster than us. But hey, there it is, 16 points. 16 points. Tane must have taken fastest lap because that should say 14. And until next time, have a good one.